The 80th anniversary of Florence Li Tim-Oi's ordination to the priesthood carries a huge amount of significance, not just for women, but for the church, because this anniversary speaks into the reality. Women are still being looked upon and expected to be gracious, and that's the language that is used. And using that language hides the reality that women are being trampled on in the church, in effect. You know, women are being told, your ministry is not quite the thing. You know, it's the man's ministry that is more important. And I want to encourage women in ministry and those who are in discernment, firstly, to remember who called them. Who called it? You know, it is God, the Holy Spirit, that plants that seed in us, and then for us to be faithful. Men have an important role to play in journeying alongside women. So I want men to know that this is a journey we are on together. I want men to know that no one is asking them to act in a protective role or a defensive role. God has not called us to be defensive. God has called us to preach the good news, to live the good news. And I want men to help to discern amongst the women their calling, so that the church of God may flourish. That's what is important. There is a real challenge being the first woman priest in the church, the Anglican Communion, the first Black woman bishop in the Church of England. But I take the responsibility that comes with it, as I'm sure Florence Li Tim-Oi did. But I would like to believe that she, as I do now, long for the time when there are no more first, because it is so normal. The fact that we have to highlight the first means that it is it's not yet a normal thing. So I long for it to be normal.